Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Nostalgia Merchants, and Season 2, Episode 16 of our FIFA 15 Newcastle Career Mode. Now in that last episode, I want to say it was a mixed bag, but considering Champions League is our main goal, it was another huge episode. We got the win against PSG, 6-3 on aggregate, we beat them 2-1 away from home, and we're through to the semi-finals. Now as for the league, yeah, it's not looking good. There's a very good possibility we don't even finish inside the top 5 now, and I don't know how many games in the Prem I've got this episode, at least one. If we end this episode and we're just not in a position where we're realistically going to get into the top 5, I may make the decision to just sim the rest of the Premier League games, maybe next episode, and see where we're at. I mean, hopefully we can get to the Champions League final, because I do not want this season to end on such a just downer. So fingers crossed we can have a real good run in this Champions League, which we are having, but hopefully we can continue it. And with that being said, up next in the Champions League, in the semi-finals, we're at home against Barcelona. Just every single game we've had in the knockout stages has been ridiculous. Real Madrid, PSG, now Barca. As you can see as well, E16 is the top scorer in the Champions League. But look, he's going to have to do a job today if we're going to get anything against Barca. As for the squad going into this one, we're all used to it by now. It's the 5-3-2 or the 5-2-1-2. The same lineup that we use in every game in the Champions League knockouts. Giovinco and E16 leading the line. And let's hope those boys can win us this game. And here we go, under the lights at St James's Park. Semi-finals of the Champions League. We could be facing Bayern or Man U in the final. A big if we get to the final, because we have to play Barcelona. And look, I'm seeing some faces already. I'm really intrigued to see their lineup. Obviously, ours is going to be shown first. We already know what we've got going on. Lionel Messi, of course. Man, I'm really worried to see what happens if he gets the ball in and around our area. I don't know if I'll be able to defend it. But yeah, obviously, look, the formation that's really carried us through this knockout stage. It's been such a good team in Europe. We've struggled massively in the league, but look, winning the Champions League kind of bypasses everything else. It's absolutely just huge. So yeah, and here we go. I want to have a look at their bench. Suarez, Pedro's out for Marlon, I saw. Starting lineup: Bravo, Montoya, Mascherano, Piqué, Alba, Busquets, Iniesta, and wow, Mata. And then I've got a front three of Neymar, Messi, and Deulofeu. Now, that's a good team, and they're going to cause us problems. I think the Real Madrid team was stronger, and actually the PSG team was stronger. Doesn't mean these guys can't rip us apart. But look, I have waffled for long enough at the start of this game. Let's get straight into it, and let's hope we can win our first leg in the semi-finals. Emmanuelson into Abu Dhabi. Back to Emmanuelson. E16 is trying to run off the defenders, but gets tackled. Ball falls to Diaby, though. Diaby into Giovinco. Giovinco trying to jink in and out. Oh, Giovinco, that's got to be a... Mate, that's got to be a yellow at least. I was going to say red. That might be a little bit harsh, but that's not a good challenge, and it is a yellow. Giovinco causing issues there for Gerard Piqué, and he's taking him out. I want to see the replay. Here we go. Takes him out. He's about to run through. I tell you what, there is a defender there covering, but that's a naughty challenge from Piqué. And here we go. Giovinco stepping up. The Barcelona Wolves trying to step forward. That's another yellow card. I think Jordi Alba this time. Oh, man. Giovinco's hit a couple free kicks for us. And can he hit this one? Oh, it's over the bar. Shame. Nader Manua winning the ball well there. Giovinco plays it into Diarra. Diarra plays it back to Giovinco. Giovinco, a little bit of skill out wide. Can he get away from the defender? He's done well there. Giovinco whips it in. Diaby gets his head on it. And it is caught by Claudio Bravo. Deulofeu with the ball out wide. Can Emmanuelson stop him? He's cut it back to Montoya. And the pass wasn't a good one. And we're playing dangerously out from the back, but it's paid off. Abate into Giovinco. This is wonderful football from us. Sissoko with the run through. Oh, Sissoko trying to dance past the Barcelona defence, through on goal, and he's hit it into the back of the net. And that is fantastic football from us. Playing out from the back has paid off, because Sissoko has been played through in the end and smashes it home past Bravo. And bravo to Sissoko. I'm sorry, that was horrible. I've ruined everything by saying that joke. But what a finish, though. Let's move on from that quickly. And that is half time, and we go in 1-0 up. Sissoko with the goal after a great bit of build-up play from the back. I think we've scored quite a few goals like that, like for Newcastle over the 2 seasons. I remember a few times where we've played out, built up from the goalkeeper, played all the way through and got the goal, and it's worked in the Champions League against Barcelona, who haven't had much of a sniff. Actually, we've played really well. Hopefully more of the same in the second half. Barcelona making a sub going into this second half. We're going to go unchanged. Delafeu coming off for Pedro. And yeah, look, they're forced to make a sub because they're not playing well. Hopefully it doesn't work out for them. But Pedro is a great sub to make. And let's just hope we can win this now. Giovinco picks up the ball in midfield. Gets past one. That's got to be another foul, ref. I don't know if that was a penalty or free kick, but it was right on the line. And it is a red card as well. Is that PK again? It's Sergio Busquets with the red card. Wow, I didn't know he was on a yellow. A double yellow for Sergio Busquets, taking out Giovinco, who's been an absolute nightmare for the Barcelona defence. I think that might have just been on the edge of the box. I don't think it's going to be a penalty. But maybe this time round, we can hit this free kick. And they've made a sub, Alex Song, to come on. Was that for Montoya, it looked like? I think it might have been from Montoya, but it is a free kick at the edge of the box. And I'm going to hit this with Giovinco. Oh, and it's into the arms of Claudio Bravo. Ball into the box for Barcelona. Messi's knocked it on in the box, and the shot is wasted. And I'll tell you what, don't think that may be the first big opportunity of the game for Barcelona, and it was still only a half chance, really. We've really nullified them today. Hopefully we can capitalise on the 10 men and get a second. Barcelona with the ball out wide. They've whipped it into the box. We haven't got to it. And Viviano collects and calms down the defence. And that is full time, and somehow not only have we beat Barcelona in the first leg of the semi-finals, but we have kept a clean sheet. And honestly, we limited Barcelona. They didn't have many chances in that game. We probably should have had another goal. They went down to 10 men. We had a couple free kicks in a good area. Only one was on target. But overall, what a performance and what a win for us. But there's no time to settle on that win, because up next in the league, we're away to Man City. And look, it's a game we have to be winning. I might even call it, if we don't win this game, I think we call it on playing the rest of the league games. I know that's a bit like, maybe a bit early, because we've still got 5 games after this one. I just don't see us catching up. I think this is it. I think this is the game we have to win to keep our chance of playing the rest of the league games. I'm a little bit gutted about it, but we've put ourselves in this position. So yeah, look, we'll see what happens, and hopefully we can win. And as for the squad going into this one, I'm obviously rotating again, because the Barcelona second leg is in like 2 days after this one. So yeah, look, we've made all the changes we can. The usual suspects are back in the team. Cisse, Perez, Cabella, Tiote, Cabaye, Willems, and Mbemba and Yedlin all back in. And let's hope we can get the 3 points, because it might be the last league game we play for Newcastle. And here we are at the Etihad Stadium, away against Manchester City. This is it. It's almost like a cup final. I feel like we have to win this. If we don't, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It feels like we've just lost too many games, dropped too many points in the league this season. Thankfully, we have the Champions League, which we're still going strong in. But, yeah, look, let's just get into this. I really want to win. I don't want to have to skip and sim the league games. I know no one's forcing me to, but I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it feels kind of pointless. Just, I don't know, with how we've been in the league. Maybe I'm being too harsh on myself, I don't know, but I'm not happy with it. I'm really not happy with how we've been in the league this season. But as soon as we got knocked out of the Cups and the league title wasn't possible, I kind of knew the Champions League was all we had. So maybe even subconsciously, I've not been doing my best in the league. I don't know, but we've got to try something, and here we go. Oh my God, how's that not gone in? Oh my goodness. Absolute calamity at the back for Man City, but the keeper sweeps it off the line. And we need that kind of luck if we want to keep playing these league games. We need to win this, and we needed that to go in realistically. And here we go, Man City on the attack, and the header's wide. An eventful start to the game. It's a ball through, and Willy Bonny goes through on goal. Viviano's come out, got a hand to it, and he saved it onto the post, and that is fantastic from the Italian keeper. I thought that was trickling in, but it wasn't. Viviano done just enough there, and that is a huge save. But Man City do have a corner now, and they have been the better team. It's ball into the box. Viviano tried to come out and then decided not to. It's fell to the edge of the box for Man City. They're trying to work their way inside. Man City still on the attack here with all the pressure. Oh God, they're still working it, and we can't get the ball. They've had another shot that Viviano's parried, and we've got it clear this time. And that is the end of the first half. We're probably a little bit lucky. Well, actually, no, not really. I was going to say we're lucky to go in all square, but we had a great chance at the start of the game. City have had one or two their own. And yeah, look, not the best half from us, but we're still in it. And hopefully we can turn this into a win. And here we go into the second half. Hopefully we can step up our performance a little bit, because we have not been great. We had a decent chance at the start, but other than that, we've not really caused them too many issues. They've been the one asking the questions, and hopefully, well, hopefully they don't do it again with this attack. But Yedlin's there. As on the ball at the edge of the box. It's not what you want to see. It's a ball out wide to Kolarov, who finds Sinclair. And Yedlin's trying to chase him down. He doesn't get the ball. It's a ball into a dangerous area. They get their head on it. And Man City go 1-0 up. Yaya Toure gets on the end of the cross from Sinclair. And this could be it for the league for us. Look, maybe I'm going early. I know it's still mathematically possible, but I just don't think we're going to get it. I think this is it. This is so poor. Milner on the ball here, weaving in and out. Ball into Wilfried Bonny. He finds Ozil. Ozil working his way into the box. And that is a save from Viviano. A good one as well. And that is the end of the game, and potentially the last game we play in the Premier League in terms of actually playing and not simming. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because, like, mentally I'm a little bit checked out of the Premier League. I don't know. I don't know what it is. The Premier League's just been tough the last few episodes. I've really struggled. I know we've had like a couple good results, like the Man U one. I think we beat Swansea away, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because the Champions League's going well, and that's just where my full focus is now. And the Premier League just feels done to me. It's a shame, and I do apologise, but at least we've got a lot to play for still in this season. But let's get that Premier League game out of our heads, because up next in the Champions League, we're away to Barcelona in the semi-final. And my tone has changed because we're back where we belong in Europe, in the Champions League, and one step away from the final. It's in our hands, and let's hope we can do it. I feel like I don't need to do these anymore. We know the squad going into this one, but we'll do it just because it's what we do. 5-2-1-2. Giovinco and Emenike to lead the line and hopefully carry us through. Oh, this is such a big game. One away from the final. Let's hope the boys can do it one last time. Come on. And here we go. Away at the Camp Nou. Look at it in all its glory in the Champions League. Oh, wow. Bayern winning 4-2 on aggregate. We could be playing Bayern in the final, but let's not jump ahead. We have a massive game at the Camp Nou that we have to win. We're only one goal ahead on aggregate. I wish we'd have got that second, especially as they were down to 10 men. But look, we can't dwell on it now. Biggest game of the season coming up. We obviously had that defeat to Man City, but we can't think about it. We need it out of our heads. Europe is where we're at. Europe is where we've been at our best all season. We've had such a good campaign in the Champions League, and it shouldn't end here tonight. And yeah, look, there's the team. We'll have a look. I think it might be the same. Bravo. I think Machu might have not started. Dani Alves, yeah, he didn't. It was Montoya, wasn't it? I think the defence is a little bit different, but the rest of the team's the same. But man, what a game. The magnitude of this one is huge. We don't need to see our team. We've already been there. And here we go. Second leg of the semi-finals of the Champions League. We're 1-0 up on aggregate. Ah, can we do it? Let's hope so. And it's a ball in behind for... Wow. I had to stop talking then. It was a ball in behind for Barcelona, early doors. And before I could finish it, Viviano caught it and just kind of relaxed us a bit. But I'll tell you who hasn't relaxed us. Nader Manua. I'll tell you what is happening. We're a little bit nervy. It's parried away from Viviano and we've got it clear. But we need to just be a little bit careful. Messi on the ball. Barcelona in behind. And I tell you what, the warning signs are already showing. Neymar's missed a sitter in the 11th minute, but they've already had a couple chances and we've been a bit shaky so far. We need to just keep them quiet for the first bit. We need to ride the wave and just, yeah, don't invite pressure onto ourselves, which is what we've been doing. And Barcelona playing some lovely football. It's already better than they played in the entire of the first leg. And Viviano's had a really strong start to the game, collecting everything. He's made a save or two. It's made me feel a little bit more relaxed, actually, because we've been shaky other than him. It's a ball in behind again for Barcelona. And they've hit the side netting. And in 23 minutes, they've missed some big chances. A couple good saves and a couple bad shots for them. But they're really pushing the issue. And we need to just stick in there. Barcelona on the attack with Neymar, and this could be dangerous into Messi. Oh my God, this is not what we need. This is not what we need. Messi jinking in and out, and Viviano, man of the match so far. Another brilliant save from the keeper. And if it wasn't for that man right there, we'd probably have conceded 2 or 3. Another big save from the man in goal. Barcelona with a corner now. Juan Mata to whip this one in, and Viviano catches the ball and just calms everything down. What a performance from the keeper so far. Emmanuelson can pick this up. Emenike's making the run and we can play him in. And this is what we need to get the ball in their half, to just keep the pressure off our defence for a second. And the ball goes out for a throw. We can play it quickly. Emenike into Diaby. Diaby with a first-time cross to Giovinco. The smallest man on the pitch has got his head on it to put us 2-0 up on aggregate. Wow. Sebastian Giovinco. The ball was crossed in by the tallest man on the pitch to the smallest man. The reverse what it should have been. And Giovinco has just risen above. Is that Mascherano? Whoever it is should be embarrassed. Yeah, he's risen above Mascherano to head the ball home. And the 5'5" magician has just headed us potentially into the final. Still a lot of football to play, but Sebastian Giovinco, signing of the season, maybe the player of the whole series. For someone that's only been here not even 6 months, that is huge. And Giovinco just keeping the ball at the end of the first half. And we go into the break 1-0 up, but 2-0 up on aggregate. And we have not deserved it in this game. We have not been a good team today. I mean, we've been all right defensively, but maybe not even that, because they've had some chances. And Viviano has definitely been the hero today, alongside Giovinco, of course. Anyway, let's get into this second half. I'm all over the place. I'm so nervous. My commentary's probably just not on point today. Maybe it's not ever on point, but even less so than usual. But yeah, this is such a nervy game. And somehow we've kind of rode that wave. And like, I don't know. We got a goal and I don't know. I don't know what to say. But look, hopefully more of the same in this half and we can get through to the final. Still a lot of football though, and we need to be careful. Dani Alves with the ball out wide. Can Emmanuelson stop him? He hasn't. It's a ball into Juan Mata, who works it inside the box. They've got the ball again. It's great football from Barcelona. We've stopped it for a second, but not for long enough, because they've still got it. Viviano with the save. Oh my God, that's a double save. Can he do a triple? No, he can't. The ball was bouncing all over the box. Double saves. Couldn't be triple. That's too much to ask. And Pedro, I think, was subbed on at half-time, actually. Ah, Pedro gets it in that tight angle and somehow into the top corner as well. Ah, man. It's been coming. Barcelona have been the better team. But we've still got the 1-goal lead. We just need to be so careful now. Ball out wide with Neymar. Can Abate get across? He hasn't. And it's at the back post, but Viviano has tipped it away so well. He's been so good in this game. Brilliant performance from the keeper. Oh, that's not good from the midfielder, though. We've invited pressure on us again. Barcelona trying to work their way into the box yet again. Messi on the ball, out to Neymar. Neymar back to Messi. Don't let him turn. He's had the shot, and thankfully it's wide. Manuelson into Diaby. Diaby to Sissoko. Back to Diaby. Diaby with a ball over the top to Emenike. That is such good football. Emenike's through on goal. Can he end the game for us? And that is 3-1 on aggregate. Emenike ended the tie right there, and I'm doubling down on it. We are going through to the final. Am I playing with fire? Potentially, but I don't think so. We're not conceding 3 goals in the next 15 to 20 minutes. That is it. The football was exquisite. The pass was amazing. The finish was immaculate. And we have been near perfect in the Champions League, and we deserve this as well. Maybe not in this game. Barcelona have been brilliant, but overall, just the whole Champions League campaign, we have been the best team, and I'm sticking by that. We have been absolutely just immaculate. And Emmanuel Emenike with 10 goals in the Champions League, easily going to run away with a golden boot in this competition. And that front two, as I said at the start of most of our Champions League games, have carried us and will continue to. And wow, 2-1 in the game, 3-1 on aggregate, and the boys have just been absolutely perfect today. The 77th minute going on to the 78th. I'm going to make a couple subs. I'm going to bring Tiote in. No, I'm not going to bring Cabella in. I will bring Cisse in for Emenike, though. And yeah, you know what? That team should see it out for us. Bate into Tiote. Tiote to Diaby. Diaby into Sissoko, into Tiote. The football. Ball through to Giovinco. Niang trying to keep up with him. He doesn't. It's a ball into the box, into Sissoko. And the header is held easily by Bravo. But the football, we're starting to turn it on a bit now. Barcelona on the attack here. Could it be one final push for them? Ball with Pedro. They're trying to push out and stop the attack. Iniesta's got it. It's a lovely ball over the top that we get clear. And that is the end of the tie. And we are through to the final of the Champions League. And that man there, Viviano, deserves all the plaudits. He has been phenomenal. A really good signing. Giovinco as well. Emenike, of course, we already know. Wow. 2-1 on the day. 3-1 on aggregate. I think if we won every game in the knockout stage, like both legs of every game we've won, I think we have. We have been so good in the Champions League. I can't believe it. Look, the league's been disappointing, but European football for us has been just so good. And we're through to the final of the Champions League. And as we can see, Bayern Munich did go through to the final. So it will be Newcastle vs Bayern in the Champions League final. Wow. Wow. I can't believe we're here. Now, as for the league, as you can see in the bottom right, we're well off it. I know we've got games in hand, but we're 7 points off. I think we're out of it. So I'm going to go through and sim the last 5 games of the league. And yeah, look, apologies for how the Premier League's gone, but I think we need to just see it out now. And up next, we're at home to Everton. And here we go. I'm using the rotated team with the 4-2-3-1, obviously. Cabaye on a yellow. I'm not going to watch the whole thing. He's got a red card, but Emenike and Tiote with the goals to put us 2-1 up. And that is 3 points, which is always big. And up next in the league, we're at home against Liverpool. We're now 4 points off Man U. A win here could be interesting. Look, we might not be completely out of it. I just don't really want to be fighting for 5th when we've got Champions League round the corner, a final. I just think sim the rest of the league. We're going to auto-replace the issue. I don't know what they've done. We'll have a look. I think they've thrown Sissoko in for Cabaye. Home against Liverpool. Can we get the win? Let's have a look. A 1-0 win, Papi Cisse on the score sheet. And since I've started simming games, we've won 2 on the bounce. When was the last time we won 2 on the bounce in the league? Hey, look, maybe simming was something I should have done from January. But no, in all seriousness, I do feel bad that I'm simming the last few games. I just feel like I want to get to that final, which will obviously be the next episode. Sorry for the, sorry for making you wait. But yeah, that's a big game, and I want that one episode to be about the final. So I want to get this season done with. I feel like the league's done. I mean, we are 2 points. We're only 2 points off top 5 now. Maybe we play the last game of the season. I don't know. Maybe not. We've got 3 games left to sim. And up next, we're away to Sunderland. Mate, if we can get another win here, we might actually push ourselves into the top 5. Kabai's back into the lineup. Oh, and we've lost 2-1. Iosi Perez with a goal, but Rodwell and Defoe get the 2 for Sunderland. Disappointing result that, and it's the derby. Oh my god, I forgot it's the derby. Oh no, it's the Timeware derby. We've just lost. The Bald won't be happy with that. And as you can see in the bottom right, we're now 6 points off United. So I don't know what the goal difference is. I think the goal difference, yeah, I think that's it. That loss to Sunderland done it for us. But up next, we're at home against Hull. I feel bad for simming the rest of the season, but I had a feeling it was going to end like this. Even if I played, I don't know if I'd have got those 2 wins on the bounce. But we did get a 2-0 win. Cisse and Emenike on the goal sheet. On the score sheet? Goal sheet? I think it's the score sheet. Tiote with a red card. I tell you what, we've got a couple reds since simming. I think that's 2 in 3, isn't it? But look, another 3 points on the board. And it makes for an interesting last day of the season. I mean, not that interesting. We've got to score 10. Or they've got to concede 5. You know what I mean? Like, the goal difference has pretty much killed us this season. But you know what? It is what it is. I wonder what the Golden Boot race is looking like. Wow, Emenike and Cisse both on 17. That is phenomenal. They have been amazing. But look, here we go. Last game of the Premier League season. It's been a disappointing league campaign, but the season overall hasn't been a major disappointment. Kabai Sissoko in the pivot, obviously, because Tiote's got the red. And I think we'll see this one. We'll watch it. You know, it's the last game of the season. We'll let it play through. And we are 1-0 up. Iosi Perez with the goal. Did I see Man U are winning? Yeah, Man U are winning. I mean, look, even if they lose, we'd have to have an insane goal difference. But it's always nice to beat Tottenham as an Arsenal fan. But yeah, look. And they got a red card. And they've equalised. Wow. They go down to 10 men and then equalise. Can we get the winner? Anyone? Can someone get the winner? There we go. Yanga and Biwa has answered the prayers. And at the end of the season, we get a nice 3-point. Wow, man, you've won 4-0. And let's have a little look. Not at the final. That'll be next episode. Spoiler alert. But let's have a little look at the Premier League table. Yeah, look, we're in 6th. It's not good. We fell out of the European places. 20 wins, but 13 losses, 5 draws. Goal difference of 17. I mean, we were miles better than anyone else, but a disappointing season for us in the league. But you know what? I'm not too worried because next episode's the big one. I'm sorry for the season fizzling out in the league, but we've got Champions League football in the final against Bayern Munich coming up next. We'll go through all the stats and everything at the end of next episode. We'll go have a full season review. I'm so sorry about how the league campaign has ended. I know it's a little bit underwhelming, but we've got the big one. The whole next episode is dedicated to the Champions League final versus Bayern Munich. And thank you so much for watching, guys. And I really do hope to see you again in the next one.